Macaroons, like the coconut ones, right?
Yeah.
So what are those ones?
These are the delicious French ones that are like made of like an almond.
Is there
Almonds
coconut
and
in
fairy dusts. No coconut, no.
So they don't taste anything like macaroons?
No.
Why are they called macaroons?
I think one of them has like 2 O's and one of them has 1 O, and that's like the
macarons?
big... Macarons?
neatOco.
Hello, welcome to yet another episode of That neatOco. I am your host, Seth.
And I am Vuko.
And with us is not April.
Wah, wah.
Because I think now she might be somewhere in the Zargon galaxy.
I think she's on Hoth. She took a jacket, so she might be on Hoth.
I know she went to Iceland.
I hope she doesn't end up in like the Event Horizon world or something. Like, you gotta be careful when you travel, you know what I'm saying?
That would be good or bad?
Have you seen Event Horizon?
At some point
There's a lot of Latin and people pulling their eyes out of their heads, so it's bad.
We're back with another wonderful episode of That neatOco, where we look at all the awesome stuff that's happening. Not just this week, not just this past week, but just in general. Yeah. We like cool stuff. We like to look at cool stuff.
I like stuff.
Yeah. Now, I have a movie, and I've been waiting for this for years now.
Oh boy.
The Mummy.
Ah, The Mummy.
Listen, there's never been a bad Tom Cruise movie. Seriously, name me one bad Tom Cruise movie.
Vanilla Sky.
Name me 2 bad Tom Cruise movies. See,
Mission
you can't.
Impossible 3.
That's my point. You can't. So
Mission
The Mummy
Impossible
is.
2.
I've always been a fan of even the Brendan Fraser ones. They were fun.
I like the Brendan Fraser movies. They were good. Not so much the Scorpion King, but like the first Mummy was really good.
Why do you hate The Rock? But Brendan Fraser wasn't in the Scorpion King.
Yeah. Okay. So I think it was like a Mummy movie, like a subtitle, The Scorpion King, and that was when he was in. And then they did a movie just about him being the Scorpion King.
And so Brendan Fraser wasn't in that one.
No, not that one. No.
And it was the worst one. So Brendan Fraser and Tom Cruise are way up there on my list of the greatest actors of our generation. So between Wesley Snipes, Brendan Fraser, and Tom Cruise, every single great movie stars one of those 3. And The Mummy is no exception. I assume it's about this alien that comes down and she needs her something back.
They find her buried like under pyramids and shit. They put him on a plane and the thing is on the plane crashes. They're like, why are you alive? You should be dead. And he's alive because he brought that shit back, and she's like trying to take over his body, and she has 2
I'm just going to talk about how excited I am to see The Mummy. And I know as long as there's one plane that blows up. I believe he also says as he's jumping off the plane, this is just another impossible mission.
Tekken's coming out. Actually, it already came out. Tekken 7. On Xbox One and PlayStation 4 and PC. Did you like Tekken? Did you ever play Tekken as a kid?
That was the first like fighting game that actually had that weird 3rd dimension thing, right?
Yep.
Like where you can see from above and everything. It took me a while to get used to that because I'm like a straight up button masher.
Just a straight up button masher.
And like it's so easy to be a button masher when you're just going left or you're going right. And suddenly I have like 15 more ways I can go.
There's so many more ways to move around. It makes it complicated.
Can you fall off the edge accidentally in Tekken?
Not accidentally. Like you can't, no. I think
but
someone has to like
possible.
Toss you off. No, you can't accidentally fall off of things. The whole point of the game is someone like chucks your ass off the side.
I never really played Tekken.
I did. It was great. And they're making the 7th one, and I'm really excited to see what they're doing with like all the graphics, and like there's a lot of blood, and I appreciate that. Check it out.
And now, let's do a little bit of gift exchanging.
neatOco.
So here we are again at my favorite part of the show because I'm a materialistic person, where we do the gift exchange. We have an Amazon wish list that feature various pop culture items, everything from action figures to t-shirts to comics.
A lot of wrestling. I got a lot of wrestling
A lot of cat wrestling things. Relive the exciting action of Aliens with authentically detailed reaction figures. Foupois. Stay away from her, you bitch! So what we have here is a 3-pack from FUNKO. They have this special line called reaction figures, where they basically make toys that you wish existed when you were a kid. Things like Back to the Future and, of course, Aliens. The greatest film in the Alien movie franchise, in my opinion, Aliens. Where she's on the power loader, and she's telling this bitch to stay away from her. And this is the Queen Alien. They even have a quote on the back that says, "That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over." Rest in peace, Bill Paxton. So what have you got?
My turn.
I know it won't be as cool as mine.
Winona Ryder.
Oh,
She does a lot of alien stuff.
Not really, unless you count Heathers as an alien movie.
Stranger Things.
Ooh, two things. Two whole things.
I'm sure she was in something,
Name something else.
Heathers.
Heathers was not an alien movie. They just played croquet and killed each other.
She was Spock's mom.
Was she really? So there you go.
There you go.
Beetlejuice, was he an alien?
No.
Why not? What was he?
He was dead. He was a part of the underworld.
I got a box.
You need a knife?
I might need a knife. Psycho, Norman Bates, handed me his trusty shower knife.
Don't cut away from yourself. Dude, cut away from yourself. Cut away from yourself. Yeah, just check it out on the wall. Okay.
But one of the things I put on my list, and it just came out, was the entire series
Stack them.
of Westworld from Funko. Is that too high, camera guy? I'm gonna leave him here. Bernard, Dolores, she's a robot. Young Ford, was he McPoyle? This is also one of the McPoyle brothers from Sunny in Philadelphia. Robot, prostitute robot.
Ooh, robot hooker.
Ed Harris, who might be a robot, and Dr. Robert Ford, played by the great Anthony Hopkins.
Really, Anthony Hopkins. I did not know he was in Westworld.
And he is not a robot. I think I just spoiled it for everyone. None of them are robots. Season 2 is not coming out till 2018 for some ridiculous reason.
So, like, if you don't like an episode, now you can recreate one with the dolls to have an ending that you like. So, since we have this alien thing here, I have a good question for you.
Shoot.
If you had to pick top 5 alien movies, not science fiction, but specifically about aliens, what would those 5 movies be?
Like, are we talking about aliens in space, alien invasions?
As long as it's generally, they can be in space as long as it's about the alien. Like, I wouldn't consider Star Wars an alien movie because it's about outer space and people in space and less focused on the aliens. Like Independence Day or Aliens is an alien movie. So what would your top 5 be?
neatOco.
I'm going to put Mars Attacks up there.
Good. Good one.
Because that's a fun, straight-up throwback alien movie about an alien invasion.
And Jack Nicholson is in it. He plays like 4 characters.
I'm going to put Batteries Not Included.
Good one. That's kind of
Which,
sad.
if you don't know what that is, it's about a bunch of weird little alien-looking hamburgers, robot
They look
things.
like hamburgers. Yeah.
They're robots, but they're from like an alien planet. And they fix a building that was owned by all the people from the movie Cocoon for some
It
reason.
was just like a bunch of really old, sweet people living in a place, and it was like falling apart, and it's very sad.
And the aliens murdered everyone.
They didn't murder everybody.
They should have.
No, they should have, but they didn't.
Evolution.
Not bad.
You remember that movie?
David Duchovny.
And
Sean William Scott? Banana Scott?
oh, he is in it. I was gonna
Is that
go
his
with.
name?
I was looking at. I was looking for Orlando Jones.
Oh.
Orlando Jones.
Close, yes.
I like the Men in Black series.
Yeah, those are pretty good. I like Will Smith. He's not hard to look at. Tommy Lee Jones is
Tell
great.
me about it.
It's
He's
such
no
a
Wesley Snipes,
stud.
but you know, he's like a poor man's Wesley Snipes. See, I was never into the big ones like the Aliens and those kind of movies.
Oh, I love.
because
love
I don't know, they're just I need it to be lighthearted and fun.
Okay.
So nothing said lighthearted and fun like Roddy Piper fighting with sunglasses on.
Yes.
So I'm gonna put They Live at the top of my list.
They Live. Great choice.
What's on your list?
Well, I'm going to start off with what's here, Aliens. Not Alien, but Aliens. Now, people say that the first one is more of a horror movie, so you think that I'd like that more considering I like horror, but I actually prefer the second one that has more of like an action movie feel to it, and Vasquez kicks ass. Predator. Predator is probably my favorite alien movie of all time because he comes from a planet of hunters, and he came to Earth to collect skulls. So that definitely counts as an alien movie.
Okay, that's 2. You're up to 2.
Okay. The Thing, Starship Troopers.
Classic.
Because when that's on TV, as one of my friends put it earlier, you cannot watch that. You know, this year is actually the 20th anniversary of Starship Troopers. It'll be in November. It'll be the 20th anniversary.
Which means it's also the 20-year anniversary of the last time Casper Van Dien worked.
Aww. He was great in that movie.
Would you like to know more?